Good morning from the Second Age of Reason. Today's subject is don't want, don't need, don't care. All that's missing is you. Over time, everything was centered around the American consumer. Don't want. The American worker. Don't need. The American products. Don't care. And it evolved, and eventually much of that work has gone overseas and to outsourcing. And so I just want to bring up something that I came across the other day, which kind of sums up what's really going on. It's like you would think that at some point they would want to re-employ Americans so we could begin consuming again. Don't need. We consumed all we had. Much of the credit has been used up, and so now it's time to make some money and start the cycle over again. But maybe not. Maybe those jobs moved overseas permanently. Maybe they don't even need us as customers anymore. The gradual work and increase has given them and those poor countries a chance to be consumers as well, and so we are kind of left as importers, and how are we going to get our money? But that's neither here nor there. So people have talked about certain things that they say, well, you can't increase the unemployment insurance. Don't want. Well, that's another entitlement. And you can't do this because, well, that would cost money. Don't need. These are things usually for the people. Don't care. But there seem to be plenty money for bailouts. There seem to be plenty money for tax cuts for the rich. And so you have to wonder what's behind it. What's the spirit behind it all? And I received an email from Congressman Alan Grayson from Florida. I'm not in his district, but he had some interesting things to say. In fact, I want to read a little bit of it to you, because I think it bears a little bit of relevance to this. And so I'll give you a little bit of my background here, the lake, while I read his note. I'm not sure I agree with all of it, but it certainly seems to have some relevance. Here we go. The fundamental choice we face today is about what tomorrow we want to have. There are two groups in this country right now. Those groups are called us and them. We want more jobs. We want better schools. We want better health care. We want better pensions. We want to keep our homes. We do not just want jobs, just some kind of job. We want jobs that mean something. We want jobs that pay a decent wage. We don't want something for nothing. We want to work for it. But we need to be able to achieve that somehow. We want to live a good life. And then there's them. They simply have one goal and one goal only, and that is to destroy the government. They're not conservatives, they're anarchists. They want to be free of the government. I don't know why they want anarchy. In fact, they don't even know either. They don't know what kind of inner darkness causes them to seek wars without end, to burn the planet, to welcome poverty to so many, to leave the old and the sick and helpless, to cheer the oil splashing in the Gulf. I've spoken to enough of them to be able to tell you that they themselves don't even know why. But that's what they want. So, now, we have to decide who is going to run the country. Is it us or them? And what's at stake is the future. the future in a country that our children will live in, and that you'll live in for the rest of your life? Are we going to have a country with a decent middle class for everyone? Jobs, healthcare, roads, schools? Are we going to have poverty? Don't want. Cheap labor, helplessness, and hopelessness? Don't need. The choice is yours. And who represents you? Don't care. You have to ask that of your congressman. Alan Grayson is from Florida. In my state, we have Russ Feingold, Herb Kohl, and Congressman Ryan. And they each have their own ideas about how to approach the situations. Ask your congressman, do they see any of this as a problem? Do they have a solution? So I just leave that with you, and that's the end of Don't Want, Don't Need, Don't Care. Be seeing you.